Welcome back to Fast Forward Episode 4. Just like every episode, we're going to focus in on a few drivers. This weekend, we'll be focusing on Devin, Logan, and Connor. This weekend is race 5 and 6 of the West Coast Kart Club Championship. Something a little different about this weekend is it's a full race weekend Saturday and Sunday. We're going to have a qualifying, pre-final, and final on the Saturday as well as the Sunday. This brings a lot of challenges for the drivers because we're going to have to run the same set of tires through both entire days. This is completely different than a usual race weekend where you only have 3 sessions on a set of tires. You're now going to have 6.
My name is Devin Radosevic, and I've been karting on and off for about 3 years. I've been with Scuderia Estoras for about a year now. I really enjoy karting because I like the speed and thrill of it. It's a great opportunity to learn how to drive and be a total geek about it.
My name is Logan McLean. I'm 16 years old and I race for Scuderia Estoras. This is going to be my 4th year in racing go-karts. My favorite thing about karting is being able to go fast. I'm a speed demon. I love speed. And I decided to get into karting because I want to become a professional race car driver.
My name is Connor Riley. I've been racing for about 2 years and I came to this team about a month ago. I first joined go-karting because of my birthday party and I really liked it, so I got more competitive in this, and I really love karting just because it's speed. Yesterday, nothing crazy happened. It was a pretty good day. I finished 2nd on the podium, so I got a new motor on and I'm excited to see what it can do in the final.
My 2 favorite things this weekend is, well, number 1, being able to be a part of a team. It's my first time ever being on a team. And number 2 is being able to adapt to different track types. My confidence going into this weekend is pretty good. Friday I felt really good in the morning and afternoon. Track wasn't great, but I learned how to adapt.
Practice is pretty good. Car felt great. Probably could drop the tire pressures in the rear. It was a little bit sliding near the end. But other than that, it was great.
In more news for the team, since the last episode, we've added a dealer, Progressive Racing. They're a karting team off of Vancouver Island, and they've decided to add comp kart to their product line. Scuderia Estoras is super excited to be working with Progressive Racing and all their drivers for the remainder of this year. They have a lot of talent and we're super happy to be working with them. Starting off with Devin. This is Devin's first weekend in a comp kart chassis, only stepping into the kart 2 days ago. He had an okay qualifying about mid-pack, but was able to make up some spots in the race. He's still learning the chassis and had a few electrical issues, but overall it was a good first day for him. With Logan, again, his first weekend on a comp kart chassis, we worked with him a few days ago doing some coaching and managed to get him quite quick, and he was looking good going into this weekend. He had some excellent pace in practice and qualifying, but as the track got greasy, he struggled a bit. He's still learning to adapt to the changing conditions.
All right, there you go.
Even though Connor is on track with all the same drivers, Connor's running in a different class this weekend. He's running in the Rock Championship. He's actually leading the points after sweeping the weekend the first race weekend. He did okay today, finishing a solid P2 finish, but he's looking to do a little more tomorrow to help secure his ticket for the Rock Championships. Another thing that's unique to this weekend is the extreme temperatures we're having to deal with. Not only are we going to have the struggles with tires to begin with it being a double header, but the excessive heat was really hard on the tires and the drivers. An extra heated weekend definitely puts on the pressure for them. Some more experienced drivers are used to dealing with heat on some difficult weekends, but the newer, less experienced drivers, it really beats down.
This weekend it has been very hot out, which has been affecting me mentally and physically. Today I started off with practice, which went really well. I ended up P5 for my speed, and then in qualifying I didn't do as good. I ended up P14, and then in the pre-final I did make some positions back, although I got a 5-second penalty.
Obviously the high heat here is just killing me. In the all-black race suit too, it's not fun. Getting fatigued in the kart, it feels like my body is really slowing down. You know, your thinking starts to slow down a little bit. You're not really staying focused as much. Arms are getting sore, shoulders are getting sore, neck's getting sore. Just, yeah. Marco helped me with data and my lines, and just helped me make me fast.
What happened?
My chain popped off hitting turn 1B, I think. Hitting the curb too hard, just popped straight off. Well, the first couple laps I had a good position, but my fuel line came off and it started burning my leg with a lot of fuel, and it distracted me a little too much during the corner. And I wasn't accounting for the loss of grip because it's getting later in the day, tires are worse. And I just slipped a little bit, got freight trained, maybe 4 or 5 people passed me, and then I started passing them back. I think I passed 2 or 3 back, and I was catching up to Daryl Redlin, which was my competition for Rock GP, and then my chain popped off when I was catching him. So, it is what it is.
So I started the race by going down the inside, which led me to pass about 4 people. And then throughout the first lap, I ended up passing another 2, which then I gained 5 positions. After that, I was right behind a little group of people, and I knew I had more speed than them, so I tried to pass them, but they were doing some good blocking. So I had a ton of grip. I knew I had the pace to pass them, but after about 5 laps, I started to lose grip, and I knew it was over from there.
My final race for day 2 went pretty good. I was on 16th place. Unfortunately, in turn 1, I dropped down 3 spots to P19. But I made my way back up through the field and got to P14 at the end of the day. So I'm pretty happy with my work that I did today, and excited to improve from now on.
I think I did pretty good this weekend. My expectations for the ending of the year is obviously learning how to defend better and be a little bit more aggressive and making those passes that I need to make.
So for the 2024 season, my goals would be to get on the podium a couple times and hopefully win a race, which I do think is very possible.
All 3 of them are great additions to the team. I'm super happy to have them for the remainder of this year, and I'm excited to see them on the Comp Kart chassis.